This is Premier Water and Sewer Services. We're doing a post-liner inspection at 2669 Veterans Memorial Parkway, St. Charles, Missouri, 63303. We're at the Chuck E. Cheese's. We've pushed out to the clean out in the back of the building, back by the loading dock. Taking video from there back, 6-inch PVC. There's the end of our liner. We're pull back into 5-inch cast iron. Cast iron was in very bad shape, so we had to stop it there because of that Y connection there on the right hand side. That Y connection feeds floor drain in the loading bay in the back, and the old bathrooms in the old part of the building. And back. We stopped another liner. There's a Y connection there on top. That is what feeds a floor drain in the sprinkler room in the back of the building. Skipped over that Y connection there as well. Not sure what that one feeds. Starting our lining again. Going back through a Y connection here. Not sure what that Y connection feeds either. And stop the liner because we're pulling back through another Y connection. Not sure what that Y connection feeds. And we get back into the clean out here. I'm going to pause the video here. And we're going to go from the clean out in the kitchen and finish our video from there. Okay, we're resuming our recording. There's the clean out in the game room that we were looking at, that we were going from previously. Continuing back. So we had to skip over a Y there. And another Y connection there. Those feed the bathrooms, the men's and women's bathrooms. There's our overlap into the liner that was already here. Going back into PVC. Going back into liner there. Okay, we have to pause the liner again for a Y connection on top. That feeds the family bathroom, floor drain in this closet in the kitchen, and the mop sink right next to the family bathroom. And back into our 5-inch cast iron clean out here. I'm going to pause again and get pushed upstream. Okay, we're resuming our recording. We're looking at the PVC. Everything upstream of this is PVC. All that catches upstream of that is a floor drain and a little sink over by the front counter. Coming back, there's a giant hole in the bottom of the cast iron right here. Had to cover up Y connection on the left here. That's no longer being used. continuing back. Right there we pause. See there's a Y connection on top. And there's another Y connection on top. That is where all the sinks in the kitchen go to, the grease trap, and then they tie into there. And then continuing back. So we pause for another Y connection there. And another Y connection. And another Y connection there. Another Y connection. Alright, here at the cleanout, there's a Y connection tying in. See, we start our liner right there. There's a Y connection directly on top here. That feeds the floor drain in here and quite a few other things. Just clean out in the kitchen there. That'll conclude the video.